very consistently if you need to take away some pressure there. But sneakily, they are actually pretty good in team fights. Now, I will say you're absolutely right. A ton of engage for Weibo, which is what concerns me in terms of the 5v5. I think their team scales well.
Seemingly for free, and that means that Weibo will head down to this dragon and trade out the Hex.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised to see this trade be taken by Weibo. I do think this favors Bilibili in terms of how these comps are structured, because I think both of them really like the grubs. You already mentioned Jackson Yone, we mentioned the Yorick and the Akali, but really being able to establish that side pressure is going to dictate a lot of the tempo of the mid game here, who's going to have the push, who's going to be able to rotate to a lot of these plays faster, and right now I think that that's a good spot. Knight, though, playing really aggressive.
Okay, stun is out. They're going to look for Tien, and they're going to get him. It's going to be first blood for Knight and BLG.
Didn't expect that. I knew that BLG could look to play really aggressive here, but Weibo just allowing it to happen. You've got to be able to know your timers on the top side of the map. Ben is going to be a pretty key figure. We see Breathe full engage.
Here we go. Knight's going to get stunned, but Breathe can't see him. Execution gets the job done. Finishing him off with the Q. It's a solo bolo for the golden left hand. Trying to clear out some wards. Tien is here. Light is bringing up the rear, but he's actually just staying in mid lane here. Tien and Herald maybe looking for a steal of one. This effort looks futile. Tien wants a little bit more. Xiaohu coming on the way down here. On down to about half HP. Light is now here. Knockup coming through onto two members. That'll just be enough to escort BLG out of there. Beishuan is going to tank up the roots. We're not going to be able to get anything. Teleport coming in on the backside. This could be risky. Knight is going to land in the middle of 3. Get a lot of damage in. Not getting close to the turret, though. Has to try and stay alive. He will deal some good damage, but not get all too much for that.
BLG's not really built for it, but we could also see some side lane action.
From that bottom side, BLG took Dragon, splitting them at 1 apiece. Seconds until the Herald spawns. If you're Weibo Gaming, you really can't give this away. It would be a 6-grub Herald. Meanwhile, Ben on the bottom side is going to knock down that first turret. We're going to see a little bit of a scrap here on potentially caught out, but he's going to put up the shield. I mean, Weibo Gaming, they have to pull the trigger at some point soon. Here comes the teleport coming in. Tien wants to go in. Erha's engage got stopped. His Herald is getting very low. They're going to turn on it and take it down. Now has the fight going to shake out. Erha gets engaged on. He's going to go down. Knight trying to get onto Tien. Tien's got to get away. Fate Sealed landing, doing big damage from Xiaohu. Breathe's got to flash away, but Knight wants a little bit more. Tien trying to get onto Bin. Bin below half HP. He's got to flash away, but he's going to fall, and Elk gets knocked down too. Bilibili get the Herald. No, yes, they do. They get the Herald, but Weibo Gaming, they take the fight 4 kills for.
Yone there to completely change the complexion here. Not only are they able to pick up this fight, we can see in picture, they're able to pick up the Dragon as well, start stacking those up. I know it's a little bit delayed, but definitely could still be a win condition, and all of a sudden, a game that looked pretty in favor of BLG is a lot more even than we thought.
All that Surf Tail is going to get dropped in the mid lane. Nobody's going to ride it in, though, so we're not going to see Twitch chat show up in this game. This Herald will just be used to get mid control. But remember what we said earlier, King-Man, about how BLG is that a guy that goes out and has one too many drinks, one too many fights, give all that gold over to Knight. Xiaohu is not going to be able to trade on the bottom side, at least for now. With Tien there, maybe he will.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to pick it up, but the gold has definitely gotten a lot closer, and a lot of that is deceptively on Light, and I think that that's going to be a big turning point. This Varus is going to be a little bit scary to deal with, but a fight breaking out. Teleport.
Tien's got to try to get out of there. One more auto attack will mark him and kill him. Stroll trying to get away. This slows him up. Knight does not land his E, but he will be able to find a way in and find the kill anyway. BLG get the pick.
Proactive move by BLG, but an overextension by Weibo, and there could be more.
Beishuan just wanted his proc, but maybe they want to get more. Elk
Xiaohu
definitely dodging out there. Xiaohu's going to have to snap back. Tagged up here is Light. Stunned with the Fade Sealed coming down, able to get the kill. Elk with a good spell shield, but now he's stuck. I don't think he's going to be able to trade with Erha either. And down goes BLG, a double kill for Xiaohu. He's big. Let's see if BLG are going to be able to secure it.
Xiaohu won't be here.
7,000 HP, and nobody's going to be around. I think Weibo decided we were a little bit too out of position for that one. BLG going to get this Otacon. going to get the false life buff. Now let's see them put it to work.
It's going to be up to him, in my opinion, to really separate this Bilibili comp moving forward, because I'm not sure that BLG staring down the barrel of a 4v4 or 5v5 are in a great spot.
Second dragon for BLG, fourth Reed taking his back. Just waiting for the next wave to come in, see if Weibo can defend it. Good interrupt on the recall there. They want Reed to really stick around here. I have 4 guys down here, but here comes Xiaohu and Light. They are really going to force this false life buff to try to take a bottom tier 2. This is a smart move from BLG.
Yeah, this is the utilization of resources they needed to show throughout a lot of the beginning part of this game.
Takes a little while to get done. The Scrying Orb was used, so Weibo going to play much more aggressively on this top side here. Seeing multiple members over. The ping's already going down. They did send Beishuan to help out.
Xiaohu, BLG back off a little bit. It's going to give Weibo a bit more
Here we go.
aggressiveness, and they're going to pop it.
All right, Elk trying to get in front. He will block the spell shield. He's got to try to get away. Health bar's going down as Bin gets engaged on. He's ignited, but he lives. Knight wants to get in. Breathe this gold in the middle of the team. Xiaohu dies on the backside. Breathe this tag with permafrost, and he is stunned, and he is down. A double kill for Knight. Pings onto the Baron for BLG.
They put everything into Yorick. The Randuin's Yorick ends up paying off so much, and he ends up surviving in the fight as well. It gives so much time for Knight to be able to dive the backline and completely blow up the damage dealers, most notably Xiaohu on the side of Weibo, who's never really able to actually get in that fight, and it makes it so much more difficult. Elk is just free-hitting on the backline, and that's not only a team fight win, that's Baron going over to BLG. 6 scrub Baron Yorick now exists in this game, and all of a sudden things have swung back. The pendulum has pushed back in favor of BLG, exactly what they needed here. Yorick being able to control the side lane, to be able to wait that out and force Weibo to make a mistake, and that's exactly what they did.
Calm, cool, and collected, K-Man. As Beishuan knows better than anybody the win conditions that his team can present. Played to them excellently there, just being patient, not looking for anything too crazy on this Sejuani. Sometimes wayward engages happen, and that's where things go wrong. Speaking of which, they're going to land the knock-up, they're going to CC lock him down, but Light stays alive, but he's forced to flash away. Here come the Roots, but guess who goes down? It's Erha. You got some health bars, but that's about it. Knight ready to go in. Tien will fall. Xiaohu fate sealed. He's going to snap back, but Knight killed your 80 carry, and Knight's killing some more. He's got a triple kill. The golden left hand of the LPL, and Elk with the ace on top of it. K-Man, BLG are so back, baby!
We are back. Bilibili Gaming is here. This is the World Finals difference. They step up when it matters the most. They win the crucial fights, and they're taking the series.
A fantastic end.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.